YouTube? Got the lawnmower in here today. Something wrong with the exhaust. It's really loud. Let me show you. So what's happened is the muffler's become disconnected from the exhaust pipe here. Just looking at it, I think my plan is I'm just going to weld it back together. But I think I'm going to try and take it out of here first. Alright, I got a ratchet and a socket, but as you can see, there's two different size bolts holding the exhaust pipe on. I bought this tractor used. Actually, I only paid $20 for this tractor. When I got it, it wouldn't run. And come to find out, the only thing that was wrong with it that I found is the wiring harness to the headlights was melted to the exhaust shield right there, and it was blowing a fuse every time you tried to start it. And the woman, she was just going to give it to me, but you know, I felt bad, so I said, hey, the seat's worth 20 bucks. Let me give you $20 for it. And she was like, oh, okay. She kind of hem-hawed around, and then she's like, okay, whatever. And I pushed it on my trailer, and when I got home to unload it, I realized what had happened, that the wiring harness up here was completely melted, and it was just shorting the wires right out. I peeled all that off, unplugged the wiring harness. I think I just cut it off, and I put a battery in it. You can see this battery really isn't very good. It's like a car battery, and then I got a hose clamp here holding the terminal on there, because hey, I only got 20 bucks in it. And this is a battery I already had, so I just made it work. I put the battery in it when I got home, peeled off the wiring harness that was stuck to the exhaust shield, and fired it up and backed it off the trailer, and then I mowed with it a little bit, but it was starting to get dark. So, and it's been fine ever since. I haven't had to do anything to it. Add a little oil every now and then. You know, I've had this thing for like 2 years, maybe 3 years now, and this is the first thing that really's gone bad, and I'm just gonna weld that back up. That isn't really gonna cost me anything except for some time. She said her husband worked on it, and it ran okay for a while, but then it was really hard to start, and she just didn't want it anymore because she got a new lawnmower. And I can definitely tell he worked on it. There was a lot, like this bolt I just dropped down in there. It's not even the right size for this thing. So let me get you a better angle on this. Yes, it's hot. I just had it running. Looks like I gotta take this bumper off here. It's funny. What's good for one side isn't good for the other side. Yeah, you can definitely tell somebody worked on this. I might even straighten this out before I put it back on. I mean, you know, why not? Probably gonna put new hardware on this. The bolt on this side's like an inch long, maybe an inch and a half long. It's way too long. Maybe I just cut the end of it off and put it back in there. I don't know. But it's way too long. Probably straighten this out too a little bit. And you know, why not? I gotta move to the bench here. I think what I'm gonna do is just line it up where it broke off. It's a nice clean break. I'm gonna clean it up and then weld it up. good enough. You know what? I just noticed this. This part of the muffler is broken off as well. So I gotta take this off and weld it to here. So I'm gonna do that now. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it off and weld it on. You know what? I changed my mind. I am gonna just bolt this on, and then I'm gonna just weld it in here, and it'll be good to go. You have to be careful tightening these because the head is made out of aluminum, and the steel bolts, boy, the steel is going to win every time. You go to tighten this up, boom, it's going to strip out. That's why this bolt right here has been replaced, because the threads halfway in have been stripped out. That ain't going nowhere. Alright, I got the bumper on the bench here. So you can see it's pretty well hit. Better than it was. Now the exhaust shield, I can do something with that. Looks like somebody cut a piece out there. Good enough. Looks like I have 2 more grease fittings, one on each axle. I'm not going to be able to grease that with this grease gun. I'll have to buy a new end for my grease gun, and then once I do that, I'll be able to grease those. Okay, I just finished up welding the exhaust on my Cub Cadet. Like I said, I only paid $20 for the lawnmower, so I'm not going to put any amount of money into it if I can help it. Yeah, I'll change the oil, maybe buy a blade or something. But outside of that, I'll also buy a belt. Outside of that, I'm not spending any money on this thing. So, I guess that's it for today. Thanks.